Hi everyone. I'm doing this bonus interview for you because I have had so much feedback from people asking about the summit, how I came to do the summit, how difficult is it, what are the benefits of it, and I just thought it would be really fun to share with you the experience that I've had since I started doing the Freedom Shift and how I even came to do it. So I know that we've talked so much about all of the various uh, tidbits and pieces about inbound sales growth and the company that I have recently launched. But I thought it would be great for me to give you a little background as to how I got here and what I've learned and what I think you might be able to benefit from hearing about this experience. So, in a nutshell, my past experience was many years in the corporate world. I was in the telecommunications industry, and I worked in the corporate environment for a long time. And during those years, I was basically in sales, and I ended up being responsible for recruiting salespeople, building sales organizations, managing sales organizations, and launching new services for telecommunications companies. So it was really during the time that telecommunications and internet were merging. And it was a great career, but there came a point in time when I decided that I wanted more freedom from being in the corporate structure, and I really wanted to be able to become an entrepreneur. It was just one of my dreams. I should mention that along with working in the corporate world, I got both my master's and my bachelor's degree while I was in corporate and climbing the corporate ladder, and I also raised 4 children and maintained a marriage. So for those of you out there that are working your way through the juggling act of balancing work, family, career, education, whatever it is you're doing, I know. I've been there, and I know what you're going through. And I probably could give you some words of advice in that area. I am fortunately now on the other side of raising the children, and I actually am very delighted to say that I now have 7 grandchildren. So when I say that I want freedom in my business life, there's a reason for that. It's really important for me that I have time to travel, to spend time with my husband, to spend time with my grandchildren, and of course, at this stage of life, I am also balancing the elderly parents. So, I really understand what you're going through for those of you that, as entrepreneurs, are also trying to balance the busy lifestyle. So, about 10 years ago, I decided that I would become an entrepreneur, and I started my own telecommunications agency. And I ran that, and it was very successful, but I really was pretty much on my own. I didn't build the business out to become a big team. There was a time when I did have somebody working for me as a assistant and as a salesperson, but pretty much it was me. And, I got to a point where I recognized that to build that business any further, I was really going to need to think about it differently, to see it differently, and to really put together a plan for marketing and sales. And to be honest with you, I really couldn't find the help that I wanted to get that business to move forward. So a lot of the people that were out there that were experts in sales and marketing were great about offering courses and online tutorials and training programs, but I didn't really want to do it myself. I didn't have the time to learn it, and even if I did learn it, how was I going to find time to implement it? So I really was in that point where I had that dilemma. And so I decided that since I couldn't find an agency or a company that focused specifically on helping small entrepreneurs with their sales and marketing initiatives, and getting online and really, creating a system where leads would flow in and education would happen online for the prospects, and they would actually flow through a funnel to the point where they would become qualified leads that I could then work my sales magic on. So that's really why I decided to create Inbound Sales Growth. And in the process of doing that, I also recognized that if I was going to create something that was going to work for other entrepreneurs, I should put together something from scratch that I could duplicate. So something for myself that I could then duplicate and offer to people like you. So there were a lot of options as to how to do that, and to be honest with you, I was pretty confused about the best way to go about it. So I did what we've been pretty much preaching to you throughout this whole summit. I hired a coach, and I got into a coaching program that has really been great, because what it's done is it's helped me to put together a step-by-step approach to my sales and marketing that I can build for myself and then teach you how to do, or do for you, which is really where Inbound Sales Growth is going to be different than other sales and marketing operations. So in that, I am more than willing to work with people, and I will be running programs for people who just want to learn to do it themselves and do it. There will also be a component of Inbound Sales Growth where we will get that done for you, where I have a team of people, and you've met many of the people who will be behind me working behind the scenes, which is a really great thing. So a lot of what I've learned through my own experts that you've also met here on the Freedom Shift. So the first thing that I learned from my coach was that if I was going to be doing anything in the online arena, I really needed to build a list. And it wasn't that easy to build a list with just search engine optimization. And of course, that is an important component, but it takes time. So to catapult things forward, the best thing to do would be to have a telesummit, which people would opt into, and experts in the field would be speaking to the potential prospects and entrepreneurs that were out there, and the experts would help to promote the summit, which in fact would bring people to the opt-in page and get them to sign up for the summit. And it was a win-win for everybody. So I had some coaching as to how to put it together, and I will tell you that if I knew going into it what I know now, I might have had some hesitation, because to say it's a lot of work would be somewhat of an understatement. But the fact of the matter is, it is doable, and it's just so rewarding, and I would certainly be happy to help any of you who would like to build a list to put together a summit. So I mentioned that it was going to be a telesummit. And what happened is, while I was out looking for experts and talking with people and explaining about the summit and how it was going to work, my eyes were opened to the fact that really telesummits are great in the sense that they produce audio content that people can listen to, at their leisure, but that the trend now, and that the really up-and-coming technology to use would be Google Hangouts. So, as you know, because you've participated in the summit and you've gone through the 21 days, we did use Google Hangouts. And it was a lot of fun. Although I have to say there was a little bit of fear factor there, in putting all of these videos together, but there was also a great benefit to it. So as you have heard from people from DNET who have come on, Cheryl Campbell from Tribal Women who talked about repurposing content, there's so much to be gained from taking the content that is created on a Google Hangout, which is video. So the first thing is that YouTube is owned by Google. When you do a Google Hangout, it is automatically uploaded to YouTube, which is then into the search engines. So you have a much better opportunity, or we do, of getting out there and being heard and being noticed and being found through the search engines. And also, the content can then be extracted from the video and made into an audio podcast, which we can then upload to iTunes. And then we can also extract the verbiage from it and create a blog post or an article or an ebook or whatever. So it makes a lot of sense to get into Google Hangouts, which is why the summit was done in that way. So again, if I hadn't agreed to sort of jump into this and go out there and interview experts, I wouldn't have learned this myself. So now that that much has been accomplished, I'd just like to share with you a few of the notes that I've made that you know, have really helped me to understand a lot more about, number one, what's going to be involved in creating a digital footprint, to putting a business out there that people can actually find online, to integrating a sales process that will be in a CRM system, and then putting together a sales team that will be able to actually close high-end deals. So what I've learned is, particularly for you and for me in our business, is that there's certain things that and products and services that we can sell as an online sale, something that would be able to be purchased through a shopping cart and would be easy for people to just buy when they're at the website. And of course, that's a great thing to have, because when we have that, we have the opportunity to be making sales even when we're not working. And of course, what we're looking for is freedom to have a business that is lucrative, regardless of how, you know, whether we're spending a million hours a week doing it. Because with the Freedom Shift, it is about making more money, having more time, and being able to live that life of freedom that we know that there are so many people who have. And of course, that's what we're aiming for as well with our businesses. So it makes sense to have that product monetization of products and services that people can purchase online. And we'll be talking more as we go forward and I interact with you about ways that you can create these products and services that you can sell on your website, or webinars, or groups that people can join where you're offering them something of value that they would sign in to join. And of course, then there's the high-end solutions or products or services that really require some sort of consultative sale. And again, we're going to be working with the strategic planning of putting together a sales organization that can help you to contact people, and using a very effective system for interacting with these people to help solve the problems that they are trying to solve with your services. So it may be a product, or it may be a service, or it may be a sponsorship or something that you would be promoting, VIP days with you, you know, much higher level programs that would require consultative selling. If you're a speaker, it may be you know, somebody that's actually going to be working with you on the stage. It may be corporate sponsors that are going to be sponsoring your event. and they really would require somebody very knowledgeable in your background to talk to these people and explain to them the benefits of working with you. So you'll be learning more about that as we go forward, and I think we will probably have another summit coming up which will really focus on the sales aspect of things. But a lot of what Inbound Sales Growth will offer is going to be in that arena where we'll be talking about sales. So, some of the challenges, let's kind of go back a little bit to talk about the summit itself. And, we talked about the benefits. Obviously, it's very beneficial for your experts because they're being promoted by 20 other experts. It's very beneficial for them to get the Google Hangout, to have the search engines out there with their name optimized and their subject matter. And then, of course, the experts get a copy of their interview, which they can do whatever they want with. And they can also extract out the audio and make blog posts out of it or whatever. So it's very beneficial for them. It's obviously beneficial for the person who's hosting the summit because, well, let's put it this way. I would have never met these 21 incredible people that I have been able to align myself with in the marketplace. And just for the interaction with these other experts, it has opened my eyes, my mind, my heart to what these people are all about. And from hearing the interviews how many of them are just so conscientious and caring about the clients, how willing they are to give. They're here, they're doing an interview, they're not getting paid to do it, and they're happily giving away their free gifts and their expertise. So, they're just fabulous people that I've met. And then there's you. The fact that we've been able to connect for 21 days through the summit and get to know each other a little bit. And as we go forward, really the next stage of the process for me will be to send out a survey, because what I really want to know is what you need. What is it that I can do and put together and help you with so that you can be successful in your business? Because it really isn't about what I come to the table to think you need. It's not that at all. I know what I needed when I was an entrepreneur, but I don't know exactly what it is that's going to give you that boost. So we will be sending out a survey, and I would just be so honored if you would fill it out, and there'll be opportunity in there to put comments and suggestions, and I'm so happy that you are part of this, the Freedom Shift, and I'm really looking forward to getting to know each and every one of you on a personal basis. And we should be able to find ways to work together to go out into the marketplace and help other people. And whatever thoughts and ideas you have are just going to be very welcome, and I'm just going to be really looking forward to hearing from you and learning what you do, what makes you tick, what you need to get to that next level of feeling that you are free and that you can do what you love and that your business is a catalyst for getting you there. So let's see, I'll take a few breathers here and look at my notes and make sure that I'm hitting all the key points. Okay, I just want to comment a little bit more about having a coach. You've heard from a lot of people here, and a lot of the people are coaches that you've heard from. And as you know, there's many people out there with different areas of expertise that they could coach you in. Now, what's really important is that you recognize that this isn't a one-shot deal. The coach you need today may not be the coach you will need 6 months from now. But the bottom line is there is somebody out there that's really going to help you to get your ducks in a line, to figure out the next stages and steps for your business, and to help you to implement those steps. And so for me, getting into the coaching program that I'm in has really got me on a path, and I committed to an 11-month program. What I'll do at the end of that 11 months, I don't know. But will it be the same coach that will take me to the next level, or will I choose somebody different? I'm not 100% sure yet, because of course there are some unknowns. What I can tell you is I feel really confident that having a coach is stopping me from going in a million directions, and it's really helping to focus me in the area that I want to move toward. So it's a really good thing. I'll also mention to you that even though I have a coach, I actually did a VIP day with a different coach just for one specific area that I really wanted to think about, work on, and and that investment was on top of what I'm already spending for coaching. But the idea with coaching is that you go into it knowing that whatever money you invest in coaching is going to come back to you as a return on your investment. So if you believe that the person or the company that you're going to be coaching with is going to take you to a new level, and that whatever money you invest in that coaching program is going to come back into your business, then it makes it so much easier to make the commitment to actually jump forward and jump into a coaching program. So as I go forward, I have been told by my coach, obviously, to do the first three things, which is to establish a list, get a group of people who are entrepreneurs who are looking to take their business to the next level, create a summit around that to attract those people, which, okay, that's done. We have the Freedom Shift, and so you're here because you, like me, are seeking that freedom in your business. And then to do a survey, which will be happening over the next few weeks. You'll be getting the survey from me. And at that point, to be able to take all of my past experiences, talents, expertise, things I know how to do and I've had experience doing, and create products and services that you want. Because I know how to do a lot of things. As I said, I've been in the business world a really long time, and I've had a lot of successes around sales and marketing. But to develop something that's really going to make you feel like it fits your needs, I need your input for that. So that's why I'm doing it the way that I'm doing it. So at this moment in time, I am just beginning to create the products and services that I'll be able to offer to you. So I'm really excited about that. So let's see. I think I've told you pretty much what the benefits of the Freedom Shift have been, why I did it, what Inbound Sales Growth is hoping to do. I mean, and obviously, we will be coaching businesses and entrepreneurs who are looking to get to that next level in sales and marketing. And I guess the most important thing is that I would want to thank you so much for participating and being part of this tribe. And I also want to encourage you to hang around with us, because we are going to be talking a lot about the sales process. We're going to be developing a program to help you with your sales process. We are going to be heavily jumping into joint venture programs. Now, for those of you who know what joint ventures are, you're going to be happy that you're in this community, because this is where you're going to find your joint venture partners. For those of you who don't know, what a joint venture basically is when two or more businesses that have similar offerings can come together to create something bigger than what you could offer yourself, and promoting it jointly to your list and somebody else's list and my list and whoever else we can promote it to offer something of great value to the marketplace and to share in the revenues of that. So for entrepreneurs, and again, you know, we heard a lot about alliances from Nina, Ask the Business Lawyer, and how important these alliances are. And so we will be talking more, teaching you more about that as we go forward, and also just setting joint ventures up for people. So if you don't know how to do it yourself, you'll be able to reach out, and Inbound Sales Growth will help you with that. And I guess the two last things and most important thing that I really wanted to share with you is about the digital network DNET, which you heard from Jennifer Bagley, Casey Eberhardt, Karen Glasser, and they're all instrumental in creating the new DNET platform, of which Inbound Sales Growth is going to be utilizing and promoting. So if you want more information about that, you can certainly come straight to me, and we will work through that, or just go directly to one of them. But what is going to be launching within the next few weeks is their TV platform. And I'm just really excited to tell you that the Freedom Shift is going to continue as a TV series, internet TV series. And for those of you who are part of this tribe, you will have the opportunity to be interviewed yourself as we go forward to promote your products and services on the internet TV series. And that is going to be another way to really create content that you don't even have to create yourself, but by being a part of our TV series, we will be able to create content jointly with you that you will then be able to use on your own website and in your blog and on your YouTube channel and your iTunes and everywhere else that you need to promote yourself. And besides doing the Internet TV series, we'll also be working with Carol McManus on the business radio. So I will be participating as a host, doing a weekly radio show where I will also be interviewing many of my clients and many of you and many other experts. So there's a lot of exciting things that are coming out of the Freedom Shift. Inbound Sales Growth is committed to helping you to find a way to get your leads to come inbound, to grow your sales, to increase your business. And no matter where you are on the spectrum of willingness to invest in your business, where you want to see your business grow, we will have a program that will serve you. And why is that? Because you're going to tell me what you need and I'm going to create it. So if you're looking for something that is highly personalized, highly one-on-one, very fast-paced and quick-moving and intense, we'll have a program like that. If you're looking to get your feet wet in a group program and what you really want to do is get to be a part of an interaction or a mastermind with other entrepreneurs, we will have that. You're looking for some sort of training or guidance or group coaching, we will have those kind of programs. But the most important thing is we need to hear from you. We need to know exactly what it is that you would like and talk to us. You know, tell us what you're struggling with. I personally know exactly what I needed when I ran my company, which was Integrated Communications, telecommunications, sales, and internet company. I know what I needed, but I want to know what you need. So make sure when you get the survey, look for the survey and make sure you fill it out. And in the meantime, if you have any input, thoughts, questions, concerns, ideas, feel free to email me, Janet, at inboundsalesgrowth.com, or you can email me at thefreedomshift@gmail.com. Either way, I will get it. I will commit to personally contacting you. And I am also going to be offering free consultations where I will just spend a half an hour with you on the phone. And it's a great time to do it because I'm building my programs, and if there's something that you need right now, it's a great time to invest before I get so busy delivering my programs that I won't have the time personally to speak to you one-on-one. But right now, my schedule for the fall is wide open. I am anxious to get to know you, to hear what you need, and in any way that you would like to communicate with me, I am happy to do it. If you'd like to set up a phone consultation, email me and we will do that. So thank you so much for participating in the Freedom Shift, and I just am so looking forward to getting to know you more. Everybody, have a great day, and remember, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and we are all going to be highly successful by putting our minds and our hearts together and believing in our business and believing that we can grow and live the life of freedom that we always dreamed about when we started our business. Thanks, and bye-bye for now.